You said that becoming a billionaire requires luck.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Yeah. I mean, there's no business plan where you can just start it and say, yeah, I'm definitely going to be a billionaire. You can, if I had to start all over, could I start a company that made me a millionaire? Yeah, because I know how to sell and I know technology and I've learned enough over the years to do that. Could I make 10 million? Probably. 100 million? I hope so. But a billion, just something good has got to happen.
Timing.
The internet stock market was going nuts right when we started, and that certainly I couldn't predict or control. It's like AI right now. AI's been around a long, 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 long time. And the NVIDIA processors, or GPUs rather, you couldn't predict that now's the time that they were going to get to that cost effectiveness where, you could create models and train them. And although it's expensive, it's still doable. We had ASICs, right, for custom applications, and we had CPUs that were leading the way, but GPUs were more for gaming and then crypto mining. And now, all of a sudden, they were the foundation for AI models.
So I think luck being essential to becoming a billionaire is a beautiful way to see life in general. First of all, I personally think that everything good that's ever happened to me is because of luck. I think that's just a good way of being. It's like you're grateful. That said, there's some examples of people that you're like, they seem to have they seem to have gotten lucky a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned Jeff Bezos.
Uh-huh.
It seems like he did a lot of really interesting, powerful decisions for many years with Amazon to make it successful.
But he was really able to raise money, right? A lot of money, and people were really dismissive of him because they weren't they weren't profitable, and we were in an environment where it was possible to raise
that money. I mean, what about somebody you get sometimes feisty with on the internet, Elon? But we couldn't even look at Zuck and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett.
Sure. Look, Zuck was just trying to get laid, right? And it took off, and you wrote some good stuff.
Aren't we all? Isn't
right at some level,
the foundation of human civilization,
right? But so more power to him, right? You can't take anything away from him. But yeah, Snapchat, same thing, took off. Apps didn't take off in 2007 when the iPhone came out. Apps took off in 2011, 2012. And if you were there with the right app at the right time, and even Facebook, in 2004, the bubble had burst, and the price for computers had fallen enough, and kids in school all needed computers or laptops. If he had tried to do something like that, 5 years earlier, I mean, he was too young, but 5 years earlier or 5 years later, or Friendster might have been the ultimate, or MySpace.
Friendster, I remember Friendster.
Or MySpace. I had a MySpace account, and that was before Facebook.
Yeah. The timing is important, but there's like the details of how the product is built, the fundamentals of the product, like what.
But that's what gets you when the opportunity is there, right? That's what allows you to take advantage of that opportunity and the kismet of it all, right? You've got to be, because it wasn't like any of the people I mentioned, there weren't others trying the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? You had to be able to see it. You had to be able to visualize it and put together a plan of some sort, or at least have a path. And then you had to execute on it and do all those things at the same time and have the money available to you, because it wasn't like whether it was Google or Facebook, they raised a shitload of money. It wasn't bootstrapping it that got them there.
And raising money is not just about sales. It's about the general feeling of the people with money at that time.
And proximity. If
sure.
Zuck wasn't at Harvard and he was at Miami of Ohio University, or he was at Richland Community College, same idea, same person, same execution, and nothing.
I believe in the power of individuals to realize their potential no matter where they come from. But
I agree 100% with that, right?
But luck is required.
Yeah. I mean, scale is the only delta is scale.
Yeah.
Right? Where, we're not all blessed with the access to the tools that you need to hit that grand slam.
But then also, billion is not the only measure of success, right?
Absolutely not, right? Everybody defines the success in their own way.